Welcome back to my channel. Here we like to do things budget friendly, and if you are like me and have champagne taste but on a beer budget, these videos are for you. We are back again, another wig, another Temu haul, but first, let's go ahead and get into our useless knowledge for today. So this one says, during World War II, a reindeer briefly lived on a British machine. I don't know why, but now you know. Okay, you guys, I have some fun stuff to go through with you guys today. And there's one thing I'm really excited to tell you about, and that is this. So this is TWG, and it is a cleansing makeup remover oil. Now, I have been on the hunt. For a makeup removing oil or cleanser that will remove mascara, eyeliner, eyelash glue, without me having to scrub, without me having to use 3, 4, 5 different products just to get the crap off my eyes. Okay, and I think I have found one. And I'm also, obviously, I'm on the hunt for something that's affordable too, because my favorite cleansing wash is from Neutrogena, and it's like $17 for a bottle. So let me tell you about this, okay? This is what it comes packaged as, and it is thin. It is a thin oil. So what you do is all you really need is 2 pumps at the most. So this will last you quite a bit of time, and then you rub it on to your face, dry, then you get your hands just a little bit wetter, the fingertips just a little bit wet, and then you kind of suds it up just a wee little bit more. Now what I do is I will typically leave this on my eyes for, you know, a good couple of minutes before I actually rinse it off. So when I'm in the shower, I put it on when I'm dry, do a few things, kind of dab on some water, suds it up a little bit, do a few more things, and then I'll rinse it off. And then, of course, I always have to go in with a secondary cleanser, no matter what. I cleanse my face at least twice. So my secondary cleanser, of course, is that Neutrogena one I was telling you about, and then that removes the oil so that it's not on your skin. It removes everything else off, removes my foundation, all of that stuff, and then I can, you know, get it off my neck because I put my makeup all the way down my neck. But the two combined, A++, I recommend this. Now, one minuscule little caveat, is that if you get it in your eyes, it does burn a skosh. Now, not like bar soap, burn the crap out of your eyeballs, but a little bit more than your typical facial cleanser would. And of course, for those of you who are new here, this is my kitty cat Koi, as in koi fish, because she looks like a koi, and she will be strutting across the screen. She will be making her presence known. She has her followers, and people love to come and see her. So if this is not your kind of jam, I totally get it. But I do have a list of some of my favorite YouTube gals down below that have less to no antics on their channels if you want to check them out. I have a random question to ask you guys. Squirrel. I've been thinking about maybe doing a new piercing, and my partner says I'm too classy for it. I don't know. I feel like I'm a little sassy. What would you guys think if I put one of those little Monroe piercings right here? I mean, something teeny tiny, like my nose ring, like itsy bitsy, just a little sparkle. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I think maybe I want to start off with maybe some stickers or something like that, just to see if I can like grow into it, or maybe just wear some little stickers on a video and see what you guys think. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Why don't we start off with some of the funny haha stuff? I picked up like one of those little plaques that you put above a door that says, let's see, one that is back there in my bathroom above the door says thinking room. And then I have one to go outside when you're leaving the house that says love you, bye. And I thought about this one for my daughter's room because, you know, she's 20, but, you know, still in that like teenager mode. So I was thinking about putting this above her bedroom. Dramatic exit. And this one is wood. So this one is kind of like a chipboard, and yes, it looks like there might be a little bit of imperfection there, but you can't see it. So that imperfection is right here. So you can't really see it. And it does come with some double-sided sticky tabs. So you can adhesive it to the wall or to the door or wherever you want to put it. So I thought that would be kind of cute for her room. Now, the sun is moving in front of and behind of the clouds. So if it keeps changing light, tone, and texture, that's why. Okay, moving on. Next funny haha thing. I got a couple of hand towels, and these are like your typical hand towels that are those microfiber cloths that will kind of, I don't know, snag on your dry skin. So it can be annoying to some people, but they do dry. And it says, I just fired myself from cleaning my house. I don't like my attitude, and I got caught drinking on the job. So I'm going to be putting this one in specific in the downstairs bathroom because that's where I put my makeup on, and that's the room that is like the dirtiest in the entire house because I mean I can wipe up all the makeup I want after using the sink and all of that stuff. I do a wipe up. But to be honest with you, you guys, powder gets everywhere, okay? And then it'll sit on your photos, and it'll sit on your perfume bottles and all of your little knickknacks, and it'll get on the floor and in the tile grout. I mean, powder gets everywhere. So if you wipe stuff down and you look at the rag, it'll be like pink everywhere in that downstairs bathroom. So I would have to deep clean that sucker like every single day. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. So this one is going to be for the upstairs bathroom because I like to torment my partner, Israel. If he's in the bathroom, that's like his extra special quiet me time. And I know that, but I'm like a little shithead. And I like to bang, bang, bang on the bathroom door and be like, are you pooping? So here's another microfiber towel cloth that I picked up for the upstairs bathroom that says, literally, are you pooping? How could I not? How could I not? And I know that one of my viewers here was talking to me about how she likes to collect weird things to go in her daughter's bathroom so that when she goes over to her house, she just like leaves it for her daughter to find, which is super cute. And she really liked my pooping dog. Speaking of Israel, guess who just came home? And we're back again. Tell your friend. I can't sing. Anyway, I said, girl, you got to Google this. Just put it in the description bar. Are you pooping hand towel in the Temu search field and see what comes up? I don't know if you bought it, but if you did, you have to let me know. Okay, moving on. Moving on to the next thing I'm going to be using in the bathroom. So downstairs bathroom, again, going back to makeup everywhere. I use after I've used a makeup remover wipe to, you know, clean up my lips, clean up whatever in my hairline, whatever I've, you know, put on my hand for patting out blush before I put it on my cheek, what have you. I found these and I was like, these are really bizarre. These are really bizarre. So I wet it. I just wanted to see. And it comes like, it's a 3-pack. You can get a 6-pack as well, but I wanted to start off with a 3-pack. They're reusable paper towels. So they come like this. Can you hear that? They're hard. Kind of like cardboard. And I pulled them out of the bag and I was like, oh, this is so bizarre. Obviously, I got the 3-pack that had a cat that looked like Koi. How could I not? How could I not? But then I got one wet. So it does feel, texture-wise, if you know what I'm talking about, when you get the Swiffer Wet Jet, those pads, they feel like that. Or the Swiffer Wet Pad, not the Wet Jet with the extra thick for pet hair removal. If I'm making sense, let me know. That kind of feels like that. So the texture on the back is raised. Let me see if I can show you what it looks like in here, right? So it's kind of spongy. Now the true test will be, can I throw this in the laundry? Will that shred it? Will it take off the pattern? How reusable is it? But this I thought would be really great for when I just need to do, you know, wipe out the sink of any hair, of any makeup that I got anywhere. I've got kind of one of those ledges like this that goes around all of my half sunken basement, whatever you want to call this place. So like this is the foundation and I've got this above my sink as well. And so just kind of wiping things up and keeping things clean. I typically use like whatever juice is left in my makeup remover wipes. But I thought I would, hey Koi, people don't want to see, they're not here for your tail. I'm going to try it. I want to see how many times can I reuse it? Can I wash it? Will it clean up enough? Is it going to be worth it? Could you put cleaner on it? Should you not put cleaner on it? I don't know. I have a couple to play with, so that's what I'm going to do. Next one, I don't remember what pattern is on here, but I know that this is a pillowcase cover. So, what is on here? Aha! This was a free gift from Temu Circle. FYI, it is not actually embroidered. I mean, I knew that it was only a couple bucks even if it wasn't free, but it is not that satin back. It is the same type of soft-ish material, kind of felt like on the back as it is on the front, and most likely a, yes, hidden zipper. Arg. However, one of you guys also told me that if you use candle wax on a hidden zipper, it will help to move the zipper more smoothly. But I was thinking, here's what I was thinking. I have a hair wax stick that I thought maybe putting that on would work, making it more washable, because stuff like this I have to wash a lot because my dogs, they're like humans. They like to lay on pillows. They're pretty princesses and they get dirty, so I wash them often. And so I don't know how candle wax would wash out. I know that what you need to do if candle wax, let's say, drips onto a placemat or a tablecloth, they say put what do you want to call that wax paper over where the candle wax is, and then iron it and then let it dry. and then it's supposed to like pick up that candle wax onto the wax pick. I don't know. Anyway, any whoosy whatsy. That is what I'm going to try with my hidden zipper. Next up, nothing new. If you've been with me for a while, you'd have already seen these. They are just more hangers for my wigs. 10 pack again. This one was, I believe, just a repurchase, just in a different color because that day the black was cheaper than the white. So again, 10 pack, worth it. I love these. This is how I hang my wigs. And then I will put my wigs on a stand, like a mobile clothing rack stand. Like them, love them. If you have wigs, you don't know how to hang them, I suggest those. Moving on. Here's a no for me. Here's a big fat freaking frackin' no. I liked the packaging of this. This is a lip gloss. This is the brand Mafique Kaleidoscope Desire Color Lip Gloss. And it's supposed to be this purpley tone and grayish purple, which I do like to have that grayish purpley tone. But here's the thing, you guys, this is so watery. This is like liquid Vaseline, and I like my glosses to be a little bit thicker. I like to know that it's gonna last a little bit. But these thinner ones, it's like they run into your mouth and then you eat it and taste it. But this is the color. So in theory, pretty. It does have a little bit of sparkle in it, not a ton. Mind you, the sparkle is not gritty at all. So Kaleidoscope, I don't think so. If you like your glosses to be a little bit thinner, okay. For me, no. But hey, I have my pile of tissues from when I was experimenting with my tissue box holder. So, gotta love that. All right, I wanted to work my way into this so I wasn't struggling on camera trying to open these. But this is a blush called Capuvini in the shade, what? In the shade, I don't freaking know. Maybe it's Cute Milk? Cute Milk? It doesn't say it on the front of the box, but it looks like maybe Cute Milk is the shade name. But it's like this ultra bubblegummy pink. And it's supposed to be ultra creamy. So that's pretty bubblegum pinky. Now here's what I mean by like I put makeup on the back of my hand. So I will dip my brush into, let's say this, for example, and then I will pat it out on my hand to get that evenly dispersed within the bristles so that when I put it on, it's not like this big glob that I have to struggle bust to try to blend out. So I'm just trying to pat it out a little bit. So here's where I put it on the bulk of it, and then I brought it out this way and sheared it out. So depending on how you want to put it on, you can put it on more opaque, you can put it on more sheer so that you just have a wash of color. And it has just a pinch of a greasy feel, but it dries down almost to a matte. I'm gonna grab another tissue. Okay, we're gonna find out, does it wipe off? A little bit. Now let's try this makeup remover. Okay, well now it's on my desk. So this is what I do. Put it on dry, okay? Rub it in, rub it in, rub it in. And then of course, once it's on your face and you've got it all rubbed in, then you take a little water to it. However, you don't have to do that with makeup removing balms. Some people don't because they like to let that oil kind of moisturize their face. Although for me, I have a super greasy face. Hi. Hi guys. You see my nose hairs? Okay. Moving on, I have a really greasy face and I don't like to have that much oil sitting on my skin, but here we have, and it has a clean, fresh scent to it. It reminds me of something and I don't know what it's going to be until maybe 2 hours later. If I think of it when I'm editing, perhaps then I'll just put in what it reminds me of, but it's smells like a basic cleanser. For the most part, nothing gross. If you have issues with fragrances, you may want to stay away from it because it's not extremely subtle. It's not a barely there scent. It is a I can smell it scent. All right. Moving on to jewelry. Man, oh man, did that oil get everywhere. I made a mess. Okay. So this one, I want to say is a 925 silver. I could be completely wrong, but this is an adjustable ring. I just have fumble fingers. Yes, babe, I'm okay. Thank you for asking.
All right.
Love you.
It's a new wig.
No, you've seen me in this one. It just looks better on me today than it did the other day.
Okay.
Cause today I'm all dressed up.
Good for you.
Try this again. It says, you are stronger than you think. I'm kind of needing that at the moment, and I just thought it would be something that I would like to just kind of look at from time to time and go, okay, yes. Okay, yes. So, next piece. You guys, if you are not new here, you know my love for unicorns. Now, I'm drinking out of a different mug today. This is another one that my mom found for me. So the unicorn mug is being cleaned at the moment, but obviously we have unicorns everywhere in subtle locations, clearly. But I got this piece right here. Looks like it's kind of a build your own. Can I do this on camera because I have false nails and this could be an epic failure? I don't know. The chain is not like feminine dainty chain. It's kind of a masculine chain, but here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that this would be a great layering piece. So if you like to layer necklaces and wear 2, 3, 4 of them at a time from shortest to longest, I was thinking that this would be a great layering piece. If you could see me struggling, I'm struggling. I can do it. You can do it. I can do it. You can do it. Okay. Here we go. Here's the chain. So like I said, it's a little bit more of a masculine chain. It's more of that, what do you call that? Like a box braid chain. I think, correct me in comments down below if I am wrong. But here's why I bought it. Bloop. So this one, not unicorn, this one would be a Pegasus, but even Pegasus don't have horns, so it would be maybe like between the two. Can I get it over my, no. Well, it could be a head charm. I am not even going to attempt to unhook this and hook it back on camera. So let me pause for the cause. Okie dokie. So lengthwise on me, here's what it's looking like. So I'm thinking like another longer chain this way and then a shorter chain this way to wear with a either like I'm wearing now, like a V-neck or a scoop neck, so that I can layer pieces together. So here is, I hope, a longer one that I picked out to kind of go with this. Oh yes, this is longer. So I think, again, this might be another one of those like box braids, but it's much tighter, much tighter. And this is more blackish toned than silver. And then of course here is the pendant. Now this is just straight up plastic. This is not a legit stone, you guys. And then of course the detail around the edge does have some of those CZs around it. So very kind of cool. These two are non-adjustable, but if you were crafty and you wanted to add some jump rings and extra chain on it, you totally could. Okay. So this is where I'm kind of going with this. Do you see the vision? Maybe. Maybe not. Now to go with said unicorn necklace, I did find somewhat of a matching ring. There she is. Da, 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 da. Looks like a coin. And then kind of looks like maybe even like a class ring situation. And it is sizable. So it is sizable, similar to the You're Stronger Than You Know ring. So I could put this probably on any finger I wanted to. All right, what else do we have? This one I know for sure is a 925, guys. There is no question in my mind that this one is a 925. This one is also packaged very nicely. So it came in a box, came in another box, whoop, and then came in a bag. So another bag. Is this one sizable? Yes, this one is also sizable. Although with these, I would not size it because in time, this kind of ring will kind of get oblong in shape. There's a couple of them that I saw. So it's a paper clip. There's a couple of them that I saw that had like the paper clip actually open, and I thought, maybe not a good idea because that's gonna snag. So I got this one instead. And again, $9.25 silver. And if you guys are looking at the price on screen, how could you go wrong with a $9.25 silver? So I don't know, I thought that was a good deal. Couple more things to show you. All right, on this one, I'm gonna shushi my hair off to the side. Now, this is an ear cuff. It looks like mother of pearl, but it is not, 100% synthetic. So it goes in your ear hole like so, and then you just kind of pinch it to hold it on. Let me grab my trusty mirror and see if I can get it pinched on. Now I have tried some of these in metal, and they do kind of get a little painful if you have to pinch it on hard enough where it feels like it's going to stay in place. I don't know that that's all that attractive, to be quite frank with you. Up here, and then let it kind of dangle down. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it helps that my cartilage earring is facing the wrong way. Can I rotate you? Or are you gonna be a pain? Let me rotate. Here we go. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It was cheap. Can't really go wrong when the price is right. All right, and I believe I have one last jewelry item to show you. And what's really funny is that April Rain from Menopause and Madness, hey girl, if you're watching, picked up these same exact earrings. So they must have come across both of our feeds at the same time. But I thought these were really pretty as far as color goes, as far as length goes. They don't seem like they would be too bad. Let me, for spits and giggles, let's just put some more crap on this ear, hey, shall we? How much jewelry can I get on one ear? And trust me, guys, I do want to get more piercings in my ears. I do have a home ear piercing kit from Temu. Should I do that as a short, you guys? I've been thinking about it and have Israel do the push the button thing. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Here we go. Some more crap on my ears. I think that's a nice length. For me, I don't have a super long neck, but long enough. It hits me about shoulder length. I don't know. They're cute. They're cute. And FYI, these do come in other colors as well. I believe like they have like maybe a straight blue one or a straight red one. But of course, I wanted something to be versatile so that I could wear them with whatever colors I chose. And I think this pulls in quite a bit of colors. So I have one last thing to show you, and then that's it for my Temu haul. Look at this gothic style contraption. Oh, this, I don't know how big can you see like my eye being bigger? This is a contraption that Israel needs so that when he wants to put screws back into his glasses that have fallen out or what have you, he can use this. There's there's a couple magnifications that you can go with. There's one up top here. Obviously there's this one and then the main one. This is a light, and for glasses, you can kind of clip your glasses arms into there. This is kind of a little catch-all basket for maybe some of the tools you might be using, or a solder gun if you need a solder gun. Obviously it also plugs in. This is, what do you call that? Maybe an AC adapter to USB, and it's got some weight to it. But yeah, there's that fancy contraption. Magnifier with auxiliary clip, AC/DC, interchangeable, 5 LED. On the box, it shows a circuit board, like they're holding a circuit board. But, you know, if you're wanting to thread needles, if you're wanting to fix glasses, if you're wanting to solder jewelry together, this is kind of a nice little contraption. It's scary looking, but I'm sure it'll be super duper functional. Yeah, so far he likes it. So if you guys pick it up and you let me know what you guys think of it. So if you pick up any of this stuff, I mean, let me know what you guys think of it. I might go back and reorder a handful of these. So if they're out of stock by the time you get to them, my bad. Hi, babe. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. And this is Temu.
That's all Temu.
Oh, Temu. Except the belt.
Except about?
Except the socks. These are Temu. This is Temu. And this is Temu.
Are your underwear Temu?
No, not Temu. I like my puppies.
Do a model pose for everybody. Perfect. Excellent.
Bye. I see you later.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.
And that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you, as always, for sticking it out with me on another video today. If you are new here, I would love it if you considered subscribing. Also, like and share this video. Helps me out a lot, and I would super duper duper appreciate it. But until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye, guys.